The legal foundation of the Nigerian justice system is currently being tested in a way that could redefine the rights of political detainees across the nation. In a bold and strategic move this week, the lead counsel for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has officially initiated a high-stakes lawsuit against President Bola Tinubu, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Nigerian Military High Command. This legal action, filed in the Federal High Court of Abuja, directly challenges the federal government's controversial decision to rehabilitate and reintegrate 744 former terrorists into society, while keeping the IPOB leader in solitary confinement. The lawsuit, spearheaded by Aloy Ejimakor, argues that the continued prosecution of Kanu on terrorism charges is fundamentally inconsistent with the state's current policy of forgiving and reabsorbing individuals who have openly engaged in insurgent activities. By bringing this case forward in April 2026, the legal team is highlighting a perceived double standard where repentant combatants from the north are granted a path to freedom, while a separatist leader from the south remains behind bars without the same opportunity for a political resolution. The crux of the argument rests on the constitutional principle of equal protection under the law, as the legal team contends that the government has essentially waived its moral and legal authority to prosecute Kanu if it is simultaneously pardoning thousands of others for similar or more severe offenses. This lawsuit comes precisely as Operation Safe Corridor concludes its latest cycle in Gombe, where hundreds of former fighters were paraded in graduation gowns, a sight that has sparked intense debate among security experts and human rights advocates alike. Counsel Ejimakor is demanding that the court address this disparity, suggesting that if the government can find a way to de-radicalize those who took up arms against the state, it should likewise find a political solution for Nnamdi Kanu, whose case has lingered for years with numerous judicial delays. The suit specifically targets the military's role in these reintegration programs, questioning why a person demanding self-determination through international law is treated with more severity than those who have been involved in active violent insurgency. Tracking these massive legal contradictions and providing you with the unfiltered truth about the battle for justice in our courtrooms requires an immense amount of daily dedication and deep-seated research. If you find value in this straight-to-the-point reporting that breaks down the most sensitive security and legal news of our time, please take a quick moment right now to hit the like button on this video. Liking the video is the most powerful way you can help the YouTube algorithm push this vital information to millions of other Nigerians who are demanding a fair and balanced justice system. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell immediately so you never miss a single day of these high-stakes updates. Your incredible support is the engine that allows this independent newsroom to stay ahead of the curve and deliver these critical briefings directly to your screen with zero bias. By subscribing, you join a community of vigilant citizens who refuse to let the true state of our legal system be buried by the daily news cycle, and we are truly honored to have you with us on this journey toward accountability. The Attorney General's office is now under significant pressure to provide a legal justification for why the rehabilitation policy is reserved for specific groups while being denied to others. This case is being watched closely by the international community as it forces the Nigerian judiciary to confront the uncomfortable intersection of politics, ethnicity, and the law. Many are questioning whether the renewed hope agenda can truly claim to foster national unity if the application of mercy is seen as selective. The lawsuit also brings Kanu's deteriorating health back into the spotlight, with his lawyers arguing that his continued detention is not only a legal double standard, but a humanitarian crisis. As the Federal High Court prepares to hear the initial arguments, the outcome could either reinforce the government's current security strategy or force a total overhaul of how Nigeria handles both its insurgents and its political dissidents. For now, the legal team is pushing for an immediate stay of proceedings in Kanu's main trial, asserting that the government cannot legally continue a prosecution that ignores the precedent of forgiveness it has set for thousands of others this very month. This entire situation brings us to a very deep and necessary discussion about the nature of forgiveness and the rule of law in 2026. When you see over 700 former terrorists being reintegrated into society with vocational training and government support, while Nnamdi Kanu remains in a high-security cell, do you believe the government is being fair? Or is this lawsuit the only way to expose a massive legal hypocrisy? Furthermore, do you think the policy of reintegrating repentant terrorists is actually helping to end the war in the north, or is it creating a dangerous sense of injustice among those who feel the law is being applied selectively? I am genuinely eager to read your personal, honest, and detailed perspectives on this massive legal showdown. Please go straight down to the comment section right now and share your thoughts on whether you think this court case will finally be the key that opens the door for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Your voice is a critical part of this national conversation about justice, security, and the future of our nation.